Hello and welcome to Global Farm Simulator Network. Today we're going to talk about terraforming. No, we're not going to give you the whole tour. We're just going to give you the quick version of it. We've got a contract to go pick up some stones. We need stones for a project that we're doing. We're probably going to grind them into lime or something. So we're going to head up to the mine and show you how to buy some from the mine and mine them yourself and haul them away. So we're on Elk Mountain, V2. It's a beautiful place if you haven't seen it yet. Wow, I mean, it's just stunning. Come ride a horse along this trail, if you make it. All right, so let's get down to it here. I'll try to cover this pretty quick. So we're going to head up to my place. It's up here. So let's hop up. And here we are. Oh, it's my new sawmill, by the way. You like it? It's actually a nice place, $250,000, and it can give you like a whole truckload of planks per day. It's actually a pretty nice setup. You should try it if you don't have it. It's not a toy. It's one of the first in the quality ones that I've chosen to mod. Has my dog come back? The little bugger ran away. Look, I try to feed him with the iron, nothing happens. Where'd you go, dog? I think I gotta go. Oh, never mind, I got away from it. Jesus, makes me want to run. All right, so scooching along here. We're going to go buy some stones from the mill. Now, if we look at the map, we can see that up here is the Bighorn Mine up in the upper left-hand corner. And there's some mining vehicles up here and stuff. We can see that there's a truck if you're hauling it up the hill. And there's also a front-end loader. So we're going to cover how to use that in this quick lesson. All right, so let me grab a truck. And we're going to head up that way. I'm going to buy one load. So I'm going to hop in the truck. And once she warms up, away we mow. Oh yeah, baby. Lights are on for safety. Please don't hit me, I'm uninsured. Oh, nope, didn't say that. All right, let's crest this. Dun, 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 dun. It's like the Batcave, ain't it? So this is my new place. That's where I'm hiding. You know, everywhere is so flat where we go. Look at this. It's breathtaking. I carved this out myself using terraforming. Now, you could never do this with the hand painting tools, but look at all that heavy equipment I got up there. But I'm just teasing. I'm not going to show you how to use it today. It's probably going to be an episode on Friday. So if you really want to see how it's done, how to use it, I mean, it's mind-altering. Look at this beautiful place. Be careful not to speed out of control. Let's see. I've gone off the side of a mountain during a snowstorm here. And we'll go right up this way. The mines are here. It's Mine Over Matter here on GFSN. Watch me today, come play with this tonight. It's just that easy. Watch some videos, speak with an onboarder. And if you're in tune with what we're doing, geez, we'd love to have you be part of the community. All right, so we've arrived. So all of these factories, let me just take a quick stroll through these. There's the gold smelter, the gold washroom, I think. This place is the ore mine. So you might recognize these. These are from Ricky. The stone mine. All kinds of places. I don't need those lights. They just make it hard to see. The salt mine. These all operate in the traditional fashion. You bring them diesel, and you bring them... Well, you could also dump directly into the coal mine to stock it up, too. You could also bring them water. But we're going to ignore that today. We're going to go down to the mine itself. That's what we came here for, to buy some stone. Now, if the stone mill had it, I could just drive up and buy it out of its spout and pay the fee. Ooh, we can go down here. That's the gold wash plant over there. And an oil well. We're going to keep going. Dun, 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 dun. Good thing I had those shocks checked earlier, huh? A bumpy ride. You go off the edge here. It ain't gonna end well. American Truck Simulator, yep, they went $200,000 worth of hardware, right? Thankfully, you just push it back up and get up. Oh, look at that, we're here. Just like that. We're just gonna shut him down, we're gonna hop out, and we're gonna head over here to this guy. We're gonna hop in. So the first thing you notice is these little dots on the left part of the screen. You see those? That means we're in debug mode. So let me hit F1 and you'll see what we mean. It says I, open Terraform menu, and O is enable Terraform. We also have the Y for our toggle Terraform mode, and we also have B for toggle discharge mode. All right, so let's just start with one thing at a time here. Whenever you get in one of these guys, the first thing you need to do is hit I to open the Terraform menu. Okay, and here you can see debug mode. That's what turns off those pesky dots, all right? But sometimes those dots are really helpful for finding things, so we'll hit I, and we'll leave those on for a minute. Not needed, but they can show you whether it's level or not and what the depth is of what you're in. This next button is important. This is how we enable the machine. And we can do that with the key once we're out there with the O key to turn it on and off. And we have basic settings. It says we can disable the discharge. We'll leave all this blank and just come down here to material. See how it says stones? Stones is the default every time you get into the vehicle. So if I do nothing right now and just turn on terraforming and run the scoop, it's going to pull stones out of that. Some of the other options are I can pick up coal directly. The mine sells stones and coal. Tailings aren't for sale, concrete. Dirt is for sale. You can use that and filter it to get gold out of it. Gravel is for sale. Any of these things that can be scooped out of the ground. Overburden isn't for sale. Obviously, crude oil. Hey, can I scoop up alfalfa? Well, that'll be another episode. Oh, that looks great. I can scoop up, let's see, dry corn and copper. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's going to work at all, but that's another story altogether. So all we're going to do is take what the mine sells, which in this case we came here to buy some stones, so we just set it to stones. And then we hit escape. We'll get in, we'll start the tractor, lights on for safety, and you'll notice up at the top it says Terraform Material. So that's where the Y button comes in. If I hit Y, it says lower, or I can flatten it, or I can smooth it. So I'm gonna like lower what I'm pulling out of, and if we hit the O key, we can turn that on. So now you can see that it's lit up blue and it's enabled. So we're gonna put our bucket down here, and we're just gonna go in here and grab some. As soon as you get a bucket, hit O to turn off terraforming, and let's see what we got. Just like that, I picked up 20K in one scoop of stone. All right. So, I've dumped that in the truck. It's a nice rigs. You know, those little ones they sell in game would take you all day to do this, but not here. No, sir. Try to get lined up with this guy, so drop it on the ground if you don't watch what you're doing. See how nothing happens? Gotta hit that O button. Now the terraform's on. Oh yeah, we got a full bucket. Gotta shut that off. And let's back away. Look at that. Come on, baby. And you can put it in flatten mode if you start getting down too deep. So I've got 19,000 in a bucket. And we're just gonna go bring this to the truck. Now, if I'm going to run this up the hill, I'd put it in the big loader. It's a lot easier to dump in, but this works good. It's just that easy. So now that we're through, we make sure the terraforming is shut off, and you can see it's disabled. We turn off the beacon, turn off the engine, hop out, and leave it nice for the next guy. Head back to our truck, and look, we've got everything we needed here. We picked up 38,000 in this load, so we'd go to the website and pay for that at the Elk Mine, and we'd just key in 38 and pay whatever the going rate is for that on the website. In our case, we're not going to buy it. We just wanted to cover and have a short lesson on terraforming and how we get this stuff. Coal could be scraped up the same way, along with other items like dirt that you'll need if you wish to mine gold. Those are the 3 items that the mine sells. Or you could scrape it up off your own land if you really wanted to, and you had a spot you wanted to lower or do something else like that with. You still have to pay for it on the mine's website because it owns, mineral rights to everything on the map. So remember that. But it's affordable, it's quick, and if you own the equipment, boy, it's a blast to operate. Yep. And that's it for today's exciting episode of how to go buy stone and mine it. Boy, look at this server, huh? You know, folks, I love flat maps just as much as the next guy as far as the eye can see. But I mean, look at this. How can you not? It's breathtaking, especially when it's covered with snow and you don't even notice that the road ends and goes off the side of the cliff. But other than that, it's a wonderful place. Look at this. Yep, I got me a piece of this mountain and I carved it out. Look at that. It's a continental trail to ride your horses on. Goes all the way across the map. Now look at this place I carved out. None of this was here. I actually came up with heavy equipment. Just this little road was here. This wasn't level in here. This was all trees that I actually lumbered out to create this beautiful little nook. You see that? That was able to be done with the tools, the landscaping tools that are actually here. So just imagine the possibilities. This was all just one giant slope. It was all uneven. I mean, now look. You got this lot for like 1.6 million up here. It's a whole bunch of trees. I'm hidden up away in no man's land. Oh, sorry, that's another map. A different episode. But look at that. Like, this was a slope. I was able to carve where Mammoth Mills is here out of the wall. Try doing that with the normal tool. This is like challenging, but thanks to the heavy equipment that's here, this was easily done. Mammoth Mills are now ownable, by the way. It's actually a nice little place, especially once you combine it with that sawmill over there, which does a fair amount of work in a day. So this is just some of what I built over here. I carved this out and I leveled it differently so you can see how it's terraced. That was all due to this equipment on the right, which I'll show you up here. So we have a roller here. This was good for flattening, smoothing. We have a grader, fully functional in every aspect. And I got a D10 dozer over here. And between all of that is what I did to rip all this out and make it. And we've got a lot more to do, but we'll cover that in another episode. That's how to buy stone at the Elk Mountain Mine in today's lesson. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend, folks. Take care.